Hello, everybody. Welcome back to Stori, Leigh, and Leigh YouTube channel. Just wanted to give a words of wisdom, man. Have a good day. It's 2025. Do what you want to do in life. You feel me? I created a YouTube channel a couple months ago. Now I'm doing YouTube videos. You feel me? So just do what you want to do in life. So today is another reaction, you feel me, by myself. My daughter's sleep. Behind me sleep. Seeing the jet that flipped and all the like airplane accidents that's going on in the world, you feel me? It was one, I think it happened a couple days ago in Toronto, where the whole plane flipped and it was like 80 people. I think they all survived. So you feel me? God bless them. You feel me? But they survived, God bless. But it was videos, you feel me? And we going to see what they post, see what they talking about, how everybody got through the situation, you feel me? In the whole situation. So without further ado, let's jump into the video.
18 passengers were injured after a Delta plane flipped upside down during landing at Toronto Pearson Airport.
Here's what we know tonight. The FAA says 80 people were on that plane at the time of the crash, 76 passengers and 4 crew. The aircraft was arriving from Minneapolis. There were no deaths or critical injuries.
Happy, you feel me? I'm so happy it was no deaths, because I think like 2 planes where people literally died from the 2 planes and made people stop thinking about getting on planes. Me, myself, I ain't thinking about traveling that much because of the planes.
This according to airport officials.
We also learned that the same aircraft that crashed flew from Cleveland to Minneapolis earlier today. NBC's Tom Casello has the latest.
On the runway in Toronto, a terrifying end for Delta Flight 4819.
Our plane crashed. It's upside down.
That thing is upside down. He must have came down and it must have hit that hard where it flipped over. Feel me? Lucky it ain't blow up and everybody survived. That's the good part about it.
Lying upside down on the runway, an Endeavour Air regional jet had just arrived from Minneapolis in gusty winds when something went terribly wrong.
This airplane just crashed at 23.
As thick black smoke poured from the plane, firefighters smothered the scene in foam. The right wing ripped off, the fuselage bearing what appeared to be skid or soot marks.
Everything, drop it!
All
They got a
80
video
people on board.
They got a video of the people getting off. I know they blessed.
Managed to escape through the emergency exits.
I was walking into this fence and I could see a CRJ that is possibly crashed on the airport. The airplane is flipped.
18 people injured and transported to area hospitals, including 2 airlifted to trauma centers. 1 child rushed to Children's Hospital in Toronto.
I've seen a few people on stretchers that we've transported. I have seen one person with a sling on their arm, and I've seen others that are just potentially exposure type injuries because it is very cold here.
The plane, a Bombardier CRJ 900 regional jet made in Canada, is a workhorse for short-haul flights worldwide. At the time of the crash, it was 18 degrees with 20 to 30 mile-per-hour winds and strong crosswinds. The question for investigators, how and why did the plane lose at least one, maybe both wings on landing?
Yeah, I don't understand that. How did that even happen? And then, I think that looked like a smaller, because 80, that's a smaller plane, I'm assuming. Because last time I got on a plane, it was about, I want to say 150 people, and it was Southwest. Even though it was flying from Minneapolis. And I don't know if people really fly out of Minneapolis. My bad. I was going to Miami. But, how did the wing fall off before they even got to the ground?
Then flip over, causing jet fuel to spill onto the runway.
Oh, that's how I flipped over, because I guess it was unbalanced. And that's why I was wondering how I flipped over.
I think it's possible the wing may have touched the runway due to a gust. And if that's the case, then the rest of this makes sense. But the recorders are going to show that.
In a statement, Delta says our primary focus is taking care of those impacted. The flight was carrying a total of 80 people, 76 passengers, and 4 crew. The investigation now will be led by the Canadian Transportation Safety Board, with both the U.S. FAA and NTSB assisting.
And that was NBC's Tom Costello reporting. Now, to reiterate, that same aircraft left Cleveland at about 8 o'clock this morning for Minneapolis. So far, there is no indication that any passengers on that flight were also on the Minneapolis flight to Toronto.
So I don't understand how it flew earlier that day and still, I don't know. You feel me? They be switching pilots, switching everything. So something must have went wrong. That they didn't. But I thought they had stuff to tell you and warn you before the plane even leave. I'm guessing they do. There's something that's wrong, like a screw loose or something. Even though there's no way a screw could be loose, and you flying 500 plus miles. I'm assuming that's how fast the plane go. You feel me? I'm happy everybody made it. You feel me? Everybody made it safe. They made the congrats to the pilot for controlling it, where, you feel me, he did what he had to do to make it land right so everybody can survive. But me, I'm not getting on planes. I don't get no planes probably till the summer. Not flying to Toronto either. So let me know in the comments what y'all think. How did it happen? Any conspiracy theories? Any your thoughts on everything? You feel me? I would like to know. This is Stori Leigh and Leigh's YouTube channel. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. Peace.